You bought her flowers, took her on trips, paid her bills. You did everything right, and she still left. Why? Because there's a truth about women that no one dares to say out loud. Not your friends, not your dad, not even your dating coach. But today I'm going to tell you, brace yourself, because once you learn this, you'll never see women the same way again. Part 1. The invisible trap most men walk into. Most men are taught one thing: give effort, be nice, be consistent. And for a while it works. But then something strange happens. She starts pulling away, not because you changed, but because you didn't move her anymore. Here's what no one tells you. Women aren't loyal to effort. They're loyal to emotion. Not what you give them, but how you make them feel when you give them nothing. The silent glance across the room. The calm in your voice when she's testing your patience. That unshakable presence when everyone else is chasing, except you. She doesn't replay your good deeds. She replays that one moment when your stillness made her feel seen in a way no man ever has. Part 2. Why women leave the men who do everything right. Here's the paradox. You can be perfect on paper and still be completely forgettable. Why? Because consistency is safe. But safety doesn't stir the soul. And women, deep down, are emotional creatures driven by impact, not logic. Let me ask you this. Have you ever wondered why she chose him? The man who barely texted back? The one who didn't try half as hard as you? Here's the answer. He made her feel uncertainty, mystery, excitement. While you gave her structure, he gave her emotional gravity. And emotion always wins. The secret women won't admit. You think women are loyal to men? Wrong. They're loyal to how they feel about themselves around you. She doesn't stay because you treat her like a queen. She stays because she feels like a goddess in your presence. This is where 99% of men lose. They try to impress her, but what they should be doing is awakening her, not with compliments, not with gifts, but by being the man who makes her question everything she thought she knew. When she's around you, does she feel bored, babysat, coddled? Or does she feel seen, powerful, electric? Because if you make her feel herself more deeply than anyone else can, she won't just stay, she'll chase. The Stoic edge. How to become that man. The men who win long-term aren't loud. They're not flashy. They don't try to control her time, her texts, or her calendar. They control something else, her mind. These men are calm in chaos. They don't flinch when tested. They speak less and say more. And that silence, it drives her wild. Because now, she has to feel. She has to chase. She has to earn you. That's not manipulation. That's emotional contrast. It's the tension that creates obsession. And obsession is what makes you unforgettable. Final reveal, the ultimate truth about female loyalty. So here it is, the truth you were never told. A woman's loyalty isn't bought. It's awakened, not with what you do, but with who you are when you do nothing. It's not about texting more, or giving more, or chasing harder. It's about being the man who can create space, silence, tension, and still own the room, because at the end of the day, she won't stay for what you give. She stays for how she feels when you stop trying to make her stay. Now you know the secret. Don't be the man who gave everything and got forgotten. Be the man who gave presents and became unforgettable. Drop a in the comments if you felt this. Subscribe and share this with a brother who's still begging instead of becoming. Stay sharp. Stay stoic. See you in the next one.